Well, hello, boys and girls, ladies and gents, and welcome back to a brand new episode of Xperience Sessions right here on Indigo 91.9 FM. Now, today we are in conversation with a 14-year-old singer songwriter who just released her brand new track entitled Older. And she's here to tell us all about it. So join me in welcoming Navya Biala on Xperience Sessions.
Hi, thank you so much for having me. I mean, it's been 3 years since I've had an interview with you regarding my first song, Cloudy Days, and
Mhm.
it's just so nostalgic being here again. Because before I was 11, now I'm 14. I'm getting older, hence the name of my new song, and I'm so happy to be here.
Well, you're forever young, honestly. But it's lovely having you back. And you're back with a brand new track. And this track is very, very powerful. And we're going to get into it. All right. Now, like you mentioned, you're 14 years old and you're already writing such deep songs, which are very introspective in terms of the lyrics. And I bet a lot of teens out here are going to be able to relate to this particular track. So let's just rewind it back to the lyric phase of the entire process. What was going through your mind when you were basically writing the lyrics for this particular song?
I wrote this song in actually April of last year, 2024, because Dubai had been hit with this massive storm. It involved everyone staying home for a couple days. So I thought maybe I would find the time to complete this song because I had already been working on it. You know, I was 13 when I made this song, and obviously, as many teenagers my age face, they go through, the pressures of not being liked for society, for maybe friends that change over time. Maybe they're not the same person they were before. And I feel like it's many things that teenagers can relate to because I feel like it needs to be said. People are going to think that it's normal and it doesn't deserve like a say.
And I think like the best way to spread that message is through music. I feel people are more open to receiving advice when it's in the form of music. And so I love that you're using music to say something that's so relevant and so pertinent to modern day society. So that's very cool. And now you didn't just sing on this particular track, you composed it as well as you wrote the lyrics for it. So as a fellow musician, I'm very interested to know which part of the process is your favorite? The singing, the composition, or the lyric penning?
So my process is pretty different to some of the artists that I've seen. Lyrics while I'm composing it. Like I will first sit down at the piano, think of some chords, and then I will automatically develop a melody that fits those lyrics. Like it's not that I create the melody first and then the lyrics. So this whole journey in general has probably been the songwriting because songwriting is hard, but it's very rewarding. Like sometimes if you want to sit down, you write a song, it doesn't come to you that day because you can't just say one day I'm going to write a song and then expect it to come out. Like it's something, it's a process. I know
Yeah.
many people have said this before because but it's like so true because some days you'll think, "Oh, I have inspiration today, something really bad or something really good has happened. I want to write about it." And then it just doesn't come out. It comes out whenever you least expect it. Like sometimes you're nearly about to fall asleep, then you think of something.
Yes.
So inspiration hits at the least amount of,
Expected.
yeah, the least time you would think it does happen. So I would say
Mhm.
songwriting is the most fun part.
That's very true, actually. Because I think a lot of times it's like you come up with the idea, you know what you want the song to be about, you know what the topic is, you know what the song title is. But when it comes to like dishing out the lyrics, you get stuck. And after a while, it just flows suddenly when you least expect it. It's
Mhm.
like the thought was just basically marinating in your head.
Mhm.
What I love about it is the dynamics. It starts off as this beautiful, delicate lullaby with your vocals right on top of it, which, by the way, are so beautiful. And then it segues, not even segues, I think it randomly, out of nowhere, just unleashes the most grandiose, powerful bridge upon the listener. And the listener's like, whoa, I did not see that coming. So, how did that happen? I mean, I know you said you sit and you compose and you write the lyrics. Did it come to you the same way we're listening to it? Like it just came out of nowhere and you were like, whoa, this sounds good. Let me keep it.
It wasn't actually my idea because I do compose my music, but I compose it in such a way that the final result doesn't exactly reflect what I originally composed. Originally, when I had sat down, the ending was going to be just the chorus, but it wasn't going to be this grandiose kind of like big thunder like ending. Very experienced, and he listens to the same style of music as me, so he knows And he's also been there since my track Firefly, my third track. So he's
All
been
right.
around for quite some time. He knows what I like, he knows what I don't like. So I kind of trust his opinion now. We were just talking about the direction in which the song was heading, and he actually came up with the idea that maybe, when he sent over the demo, he included like this rock ending. And I remember feeling so excited. I told my dad, oh my God, this is going to be it. I love the ending. That's my favorite part. So when we went in the studio, I made sure that I belted out the last lyrics, because I feel like if it's going to get swallowed by the music if I don't belt it. I can't just be singing it like I would sing the beginning, like a lullaby.
Yes, exactly. So that's something your vocals and the instrumental just perfectly complement one another. And I love that you all went with the suggestion, and because the best songs are the ones that surprise you, you know?
Yeah.
Few moments, Navya, our listeners are going to get the first listen of Older. Now, before we do that, I figured let's just give them a little sneak peek into the mind of, well, you. So, I have a bunch of questions here with me, a bit of a rapid fire, if we can call it that. And so, are you ready? 5 questions coming at you.
Yes, I'm ready.
Already. Here we go. What is one song you've had on repeat this past week?
Oh, it's very hard to decide because I normally have multiple songs, but actually this week, actually the week before that, I had received the email that I was going to be playing the lead in my school musical. So this week I have been listening to probably the songs that I'm going to be singing in the future. So I think that it's the best thing is to kind of rehearse the song to make sure I'm prepared, because it's a very difficult musical. So I hope.
Always are. And congratulations, by the way. That is big news.
Thank you.
That's big news. Alrighty. If you could pick anyone, who would your dream collaborator be?
Right now, as of now, I think Lizzie McAlpine, most listened to album on Spotify. And
Now, if your life was a movie, which song would you select to play during the opening credits?
right now, I don't know, because I feel like as teenagers, everyone's listening to multiple songs
Mm,
these days. I feel like it would probably be a Lizzie McAlpine-ish song, because
song.
I feel like she's been on my playlist, on my mind lately.
I can
Probably
tell.
the song Older by Lizzie
Ah.
McAlpine. It's kind of ironic, but
Mhm.
because I feel like it really does describe what I'm feeling right now, that everything's moving really fast. And I don't want to say, because my song's also older, the song name, but I feel like that song kind of also is the similar route of what my song means. And I feel like,
Mhm.
it
Mhm.
describes what I've been feeling lately.
What song always puts you in a good mood? You cannot say the same thing.
I
Puts you in a
think
good
the song that puts me in a good mood, I don't know. These days I've been really into Taylor Swift,
All right.
because I feel like her songs are really nice. I like specific songs. Like I won't like every single one of her albums.
Mm-hmm.
I like the song Lover by Taylor Swift. It's a really good song. I don't like I'm very picky about the songs that I like, but Lover is a really good song.
So, thank you so much, Navya. And now, without further ado, this is Older by Navya Biala.
How regret starting over.